So guys, P2B said that democracy in Nigeria have been destroyed, and then some persons are attacking him. But the truth is that democracy in Nigeria have been destroyed, because I don't see reason why they should be attacking or threatening somebody that just expressed herself. Because the viral video going on about a nursing student, where a nursing school where TINUBU I visited, and then they were singing a song nnamdi. So they actually rejected the woman. So the news I'm getting now is that they are threatening to expel those students or that student that posted that video that went viral. So my question is now, what is now the democracy in Nigeria if people can no longer express how they feel? Because I can say that this person is not my mother, it's my right, it's my choice to decide who my mother. So take a look at what how I write news and analyze this, and then I'll be to you guys in a minute.
The Delta State Commissioner for Information and Works, Rural Roads, Charles Anyago, has clarified the viral video showing some nursing students in the state singing a call and praise song during the visit of the First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Remi TINUBU, in the state. Anyago stated that the viral video conveyed messages that were at variance with the scenario at the moment. Well, let's listen to what he had to say.
The wife of the president, in the course of the presentation on the first day, apologized to nurses. Why was that apology? Because this particular tranche of the visit and the giveaways have to do with midwives.
I officially hand over this professional kits comprising of 10,000 scrubs and 10,000 pairs of Crocs to the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency for homeward distribution to our midwives in the South-South zone. I see that the nurses are not too happy with me. You will see why. Where I got the funding to kit the midwives. So, but you look very nice too in your white uniform. So if I happen to have more funding, maybe we'll be able to reach out to the nurses as well.
All right, well, thanks, Charles Anyago, for that clarification. But you know, the conversation was that the reason why the nursing students were singing, against the First Lady was because, they are angry with the situation of the economy. But now we have this video where the First Lady is saying it's because she did not give the nursing students, she didn't put them as part of the donation. She donated 10,000 scrubs for midwives and not for nurses as well. But before I come to you, a nursing student from Delta School of Nursing in Agbo, Chioma, has come out to state that the viral video of the nursing students singing against the First Lady are not affiliated with the school. Well, let's take a look.
The song that the MC raised, although he asked us to sing along, but our students, we did not partake in that song. Although we were singing because he asked us to sing along, but we did not sing "Na Your Mama Be This." Please, we beg in God's name. I don't know, the girl that posted this video and captioned it that the president's wife came to Agbo, our school. Please disregard the information. She did not come to Agbo. The event was held in Asaba, and Agbo students did not partake in that song, "Na Your Mama Be This." So different nursing schools and different schools of midwifery, they were present in that very event. So I don't know why Agbo is just trending. Please, we beg in God's name, the event was not held in Agbo. So thank you and God bless you.
All right. Chioma here is saying that the event was not in Agbo. I mean, I don't know why that's even a conversation, because we all know that she was in Asaba, but it was the nursing schools from Agbo that, a nursing student actually from that school, I believe, that posted the viral video, which I believe has even come under threat. I've seen some newspaper clippings and some things on Twitter saying that, the student from that school who actually posted that viral video is about to face disciplinary action or something like that, because it goes against their school. If we can just pull up this Anambra First Son's tweet, I think this is another school, I believe. I think he wrote here, Remi TINUBU is bringing her rascality to the Delta School of Nursing. But I want to know the name of this school. It says Delta State College of Nursing Sciences. So this one is the actual letter that was put out from that school saying that, this student who posted that video is going to face disciplinary action. But let us just sum up this conversation, really. Ayo, let me start with you in terms of that clarification from Charles Anyago. I mean, obviously, the nursing students were still upset. Yeah. That's the bottom line of the whole story.
I don't know if I buy that, but Mr. Charles Anyago is within his rights to come and give explanations. But one of the first things I like to, why do we like to major on the minor?
Yes.
Of all things, you come to a school, and we applaud the First Lady's generosity. We've talked about this a number of times, and she was donating, and Delta State was one of the many states in that region that she was going to donate to the students. Now, they went to the school. If allegedly they put up a video that they sang a song, the people did not accept it, what is the big deal? And then, sometimes we should ask this question: what is the big? If they don't like, you can't force people to like or accept everybody. It's not possible. We have to really check this intolerance for dissenting voices or people who don't particularly. It can be even a hairstyle. It can be the manner. If they say she's not there, but what is the big deal that you had to release a press statement? The student who released the video on TikTok, Nurse Osato Edobo, is under investigation. Yes, that letter has query for divulging unauthorized online publication, video, social media on TikTok, Facebook, etc. And it is the provost of Delta State College of Nursing Sciences. Her name is Ewodare Rita Ogone, Mrs. that wrote that signed that letter and stamped it 27th of March 2025. Why? And it reminds us of the same issues that happened with the NYSC student. They're saying, your rule book doesn't allow you. It's when things like this happen, they begin to bring out rule books that people don't even pay. The important things they don't face. Why is it so important for everybody to like the First Lady? That's the first question. If the student said they didn't want her or regard her as a mother, what is the big deal? So I think one of the biggest questions, and no one should be victimized for this. We don't want to have the legacy of this administration where people's rights are trampled upon arbitrarily. Freedom of expression and freedom of speech is a thing of the past, and people cannot. In fact, what criticisms like this should make you investigate is why were they upset? Why were they dissatisfied? And then begin to, as a mother, address those issues. Oji, if you are the mother of the nation, as a mother, if your children complain, will you punish them or would you listen to them and say, okay, what is your grouse? Everything is match, kill, stop, disciplinary. We need to stop that culture. It is not proper and it shouldn't be encouraged at all.
Okay, go ahead.
I think the point that needs to be made is a point that we made yesterday.
Yes.
That all things considered, the First Lady of the Federal Republic deserves commendation.
Yes, we said that.
For the supportive role that she has been playing and for the various efforts that she has been making to encourage persons, either students or women at all levels in this country. What she went to do in Delta State, as I pointed out yesterday, was to further promote support for HIV/AIDS, hepatitis, syphilis treatment. In the light of the fact that the US, the Global Fund, they've all withdrawn major support for healthcare in Nigeria. Now that the United States is saying we are going to cut aid. In fact, in the spring statement by Chancellor in the UK, Rachel Reeves, she also said the defense spending that they are going to increase to 2.5% of GDP. They are also going to cut down on international aid. So we should look at the big picture. And from the video you showed this morning, she said, look, on that occasion with the nursing students, she had made preparations for midwives. But she has noted that the nursing students, will also need support. And that if she were to get more funding, she has noted their concern and she will get back to them. There is nothing wrong in that statement that she has made. If anything, she deserves commendation. We said this much yesterday. We repeat it again this morning. As for the school authorities, Delta School of Nursing Sciences, you call it, we urge the provost of that school to withdraw that vexatious, offensive disciplinary letter immediately. A school of learning is not a military unit. It's not a place where you violate the right of students and dictate to them what they should say, what they should post on social media. That is not part of the responsibility of the provost of that school. Our responsibility is to make sure that those people receive proper training and to see that they're encouraged to focus on on their work. The First Lady has given scrubs. It's a piece of clothing that nurses and midwives wear. And she has already promised their own will come to them.
Absolutely.
Now, the event that the lady posted, for whatever reason, did it take place or not?
It took place.
If it is something that took place, there's a justification of truth. And I'm sure that Senator Remi TINUBU herself is experienced enough politically to know that you cannot please everybody.
Yes.
People will praise you today, they will abuse you tomorrow. So that is the reality in politics.
Yes,
and you know, the fact that the commissioner was explaining, well, the thing is already very clear, you know, and then whether it took place in Asaba or it took place in Agbo, no, the place is irrelevant.
Yes.
You know, there's no need for any cover-up.
Yes.
Any reasonable person will know that the woman means well, meant well, and she should be commended.
Like we said yesterday, I mean, kudos to Senator Remi TINUBU for her renewed Hope Health initiative. I mean, we were applauding her yesterday, especially given the fact that she's not only doing it in the South. She's done it. She started her whole program in the North, as you know, just giving out, you know, health supplies, building those facilities, then donating relief items. And she said, I am sorry, midwives, I mean, the nurses, this time is for midwives because of my budget. This time around, I will go through my budget and I will come and see you guys all look lovely. So thank you, Dr. Bati, for, you know, admonishing that letter from that school. And, you know, we need to make sure that we practice true democracy in this country.
Because I don't see reason why they should be threatening that student. Or don't to handle her the way they did to Raye, the NYSC student. Because I don't see in a democratic country or a democratic country where people are not allowed to express how they feel or their own side of the story. That means we are not in a country of democracy. Because the democracy actually allows everybody to express how they feel. But in Nigeria, it's as if it's not the other way around, where they are threatening those that come out to speak for themselves or to speak for the masses. Because that moment when the NYSC girl spoke, people are attacking her of disrespect and everything. The truth is that she spoke out of hunger and anger from this current administration, because this current administration are not doing anything in the betterment of Nigerians. And I don't see the reason why they should threaten this girl that posted that video. Because MC came up and they raised a song and was singing "Na Mama Be This." Then people are singing "Na Your Mama Be This" because they don't want to admit that this person is their mother. I don't see the crime there. And I think I'd like to just air your views about that in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I'll basically say in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned, guys.